Our next guest is a talented actor, writer, director, and philanthropist. And oh, did we mention that he's absolutely hilarious? Well, today he's here to tell us all about his latest movie, Butter. Please welcome our friend Ravi Patel.
Ravi!
Hi!
We are just excited to see you. The last time you were actually here, you were planning on moving, and now we hear you've officially relocated to Nashville, one of my favorite cities. What has the transition been like for you and your family?
Oh man, it has been really fun. I mean, look, the whole reason we did it was, we have a daughter, and hopefully we'll have more kids at some point soon if my wife lets us do it.
Nice.
And we wanted to get closer to the grandparents, and we love it. I mean, it's good to get. Honestly, we wanted to leave LA. It's not the easiest place to have a family. It's super expensive.
Yeah.
And we live in the suburbs here. It's maybe an overreaction. We're like 15 minutes away from the closest restaurant, but
That's great.
It's pretty fun.
That's
pretty
It
fun.
sounds
Love
like
Nashville.
heaven, honestly.
Yeah.
Especially with kids. Get them out of LA. I really believe that. Okay, so Ravi, you started out working as an investment banker and entrepreneur. How did you make the jump into acting?
Well, first of all, I was a horrible investment banker. And so that helped. But what happened was I got laid off, and I went to LA to visit my sister. And while I was out there, I was like working odd jobs, and I got asked to fill in as an MC at this arts festival that she was a part of. The guy who was hosting it had to take off at the last second.
That is so
they
random.
asked me to fill in. They're like, Ravi, you're funny. And I got like 15 calls, and then I was that annoying person that just overnight got this career. And I didn't even want to be an actor for the first little. It was crazy. And I was a full-time actor a few weeks after that.
No way. That's
so
incredible.
great.
You're not just doing it. You've had major success in TV and films, but we really do love seeing you most with your family in your documentaries like Meet the Patels and Pursuit of Happiness. Okay, so we all want to know, do you have any plans on a new docuseries that maybe is starring your parents?
Ooh.
We love them.
Yeah, and by the way, they are definitely the stars of Meet the Patels, and they're definitely, in ways, they're stars of Pursuit of Happiness as well.
Yeah, so
The short answer is yes, because they're just thirsty for fame. It's so funny. Immigrant parents, you start off, you get into entertainment, they're scared.
Right.
But now that it's working out, they've gone full 180. They are I cast them in something I made recently.
Yeah.
And they're constantly pitching me ideas. So the short answer is, yeah, there's going to be more stuff, and there's going to be more stuff with them. I'm thinking
that
it's
is
probably
so
going to be
great.
a cooking show or something.
Oh my gosh, a cooking show would be so awesome.
Yeah, I mean, because, my mom is in the kitchen 90% of the time, an amazing cook, and my dad's in the kitchen 90% of the time, an amazing eater. So it's kind of a good
The perfect
combination.
combo.
Perfect combo. Marriage made in heaven.
Yes.
Now, your wife, let's talk about your wife. She's a health buff, but you've also joined the bandwagon. How did you get to a place of prioritizing your health?
Well, first of all, I don't know if you guys are married at all, but I just lost. It's a war of attrition. She wore me down. And then beyond that, I think I just I've been feeling old lately. I'm tired all the time. I'm sore in weird places.
It happens.
And when you have a kid, you start to think, okay, I really want to I spent so much of my life being obsessed with achieving and getting work done.
Yeah.
And you realize, I feel like I woke up one day and I'm like, wait, where did my life go? And that's a big reason why we moved to Nashville, is to enjoy my life as it is today,
Yes.
pursue less things in the future, and have a better day today. So, health is just a part of that, because I want to feel like I have control, and, I can't live the way I used to. Certainly can't party like I used to, I'll tell you that much.
Listen,
Come on,
neither can
quality of
we.
life.
Neither can we. But
I
speaking...
still try sometimes,
I know,
but
me
I
too.
fail every time.
And then you die for the next week,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yep,
I
that's
feel
right.
you.
That's right.
Speaking of bettering yourself and bettering your life, actually, you're also helping to save lives as co-founder of your company, This Saves Lives. Tell us about it and what inspired you to start it. This is amazing.
Well, thank you for bringing that up. I co-founded it with a couple of my actor buddies, and they had done this trip to Africa where they saw firsthand how severe acute malnutrition how much it affects the lives of so many mothers and their children.
Wow.
I think a child dies every 10 seconds as a result of hunger. And so when you see something like that, you want to do something about it. Yeah, and so they had this idea. They brought me on because I'd started some things before, and we started this thing out of my apartment in Venice Beach. And, we had all these, we had like 1 million free interns in there running around.
Wow.
And, we had a lot of help along the way. And since that point, we're now in every Starbucks in the country.
Wow.
We've donated tens of thousands of meal packets around the world. For every bar that we sell, we donate a meal packet to a child in need. I should mention that. And we've saved tens of thousands of lives as a result of it. So it's something I'm really proud of.
You should
Ravi,
be.
Honestly, you just inspired me. That is absolutely incredible. Now, we're also super excited about your new film, Butter. You're doing so many amazing things. You play Dr. Bean. Tell us about your character.
So I play this kind of upbeat, playful, fun doctor, and who kind of, is kind of he's a sweetheart, makes Butter laugh, but also gives him the advice he needs to hear. It's a really fun role, and it's a great movie.
Wow.
I can't wait to see it. What's the important message you want people to take away from the film?
I think, look, the movie's got a lot of heart. It's got funny moments, but mainly I think, it's about having empathy for people who aren't like you. And, we're all special in our own way, meaning we all have things about us that are different. It's a really beautiful movie and a great message.
I just love talking to you. You're just a bright light. And we have a clip from Butter, so let's take a look at it.
Listen, sometimes we take a step back before we take a step forward. Okay?
I just want to be able to play the sax without getting tired.
Is there a little lady in the mix there? You can tell me. Dr. Bean knows all about this stuff. Go ahead. Someone you want to serenade?
Maybe after I listen to this.
I'm serious. Listen, that's what I'm talking about, man. It's your personality. You're so fun and you're funny and your music. That's what the ladies are going to care about more than anything else. What's right in here. Okay? But first, got to love ourselves before we love the ladies.
Yes!
Come on with the whole word. Ravi, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Ravi's new film, Butter, is out in theaters tomorrow, February 25th. So be sure to check it out.